Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Forex Pips. So today is day 10 and day 11 and many congratulations to us. We blew our account again. So in this video I will be showing you how my psychology is being broken as fuck and what all mistakes we did. We were going good. In the last video I also mentioned that I will not be trading for 2 days now as the market is telling me to stay away, but okay, no, I will not listen to it and I will just fucking continue to trade. So this is something I need to work on. So the very first thing is, if I will just quickly open a notepad to quickly list down the learnings, then it will be basically easier for us to get the particular set of learnings that we have. So if I will just quickly jump back to Chrome itself, maybe Google Notes, Google Keep is good. Okay. So let's create a new one. Take a note. So learnings. Uh, First challenge. CHALL. Okay. Okay. So we will be basically noting down our learnings here itself. Okay. So that will be great. Just make it a list. Yep. So the first thing is we should, okay, so let's first, I will basically walk you through and then we will come back to the learnings part itself. So when you make loss big ones, or maybe when you see that your you are breaching your rules, not following, just give me a sec guys. Yep. Not following a good, not following a good psychology, maybe CHOLOGY. Okay, not following good strategy, then take a break. Oh fuck, no, undo. Okay. Take break of 2 days. Now these are the rules that we have to follow, otherwise we are just going to just repeat our loop and just make losses again and again and again and again. It's been 1 year now and I'm just doing the same things again. So you see that if you are breaching your rules and not following good psychology, then take a break of 2 days. That's a mandate. It's a mandate, I would say. So we need to follow this. This is a rule, and I will keep a note of this, that psychology is something that comes with time. So yeah, definitely we have to improve ourselves. Nothing will improve if we just keep on repeating the same things again and again. And the second biggest mistake is just take the trades. Now once I've made the mistakes, everyone knows, oh, I did this wrong. But the main challenge is to follow the rules while you are in the trade, when you are in front of the charts. That's the main challenge. Anyone can do this. I've done this n number of times. You can go in my previous, like, I now have 30 videos, so I've just fucking said these things in previous 30 videos, but like from 9 months from now, but we are still growing our account. So we are just not following our rules. I don't know what to do, but yep, this is the challenge again. We'll start the challenge again. This is a challenge for us, for me. So that's why we call it a challenge, right? So Giving up is never an option. We'll try again, we'll blow again, or maybe we'll take a payout. So that's the real challenge now. So when you see that you are reaching your rules and not following a psychology for TRAI straight 2 or more days, then take a break of 2 days. That's a mandate. Just take the trades based on the two setups only. We don't we don't we don't I will just keep a copy of this in front of me, maybe that will help. We don't need to make trades. We don't need to make trades. No setup, no trade. But what I do is, okay, so this is bearish, okay, we have an FVG here, okay, so like I just do all these fuck ups. So I will just walk through my trades, and I am going to definitely learn a lot again. And we are going to take one more 5k account, and we will just start over it again, and we will fucking win this time. I'm 100% sure. So that's the two rules. And now I will just basically this video is going to be a bit longer, so you can basically just 2x the speed or skip it if you want. It's your call. So these are the two rules. Now we are done till this day. So 10th and 11th is the day, the D day. So yeah, I took xauusd buy. I was by the fucking whole time because I knew it was on weekly setup. I took BTC USD out of FOMO, but I just closed it at break even, so I will just not count these two. I took gold again in FOMO and just closed it. No. I just took BTC. This was a legitimate trade, which was taken in the time window that we decided to. So we took a $12. I will explain you this trade as well. This was something unexpected or like unusual. I will let you know this what happened here. And then just this is today, straight 300, straight 150, straight 85, straight 50. That's a fucking one day that it takes to blow 537 USD. Just imagine if it was my real money. Damn it. So okay, so I knew it was buy was not working. I knew it was buy, but then also I took sell, and I just fucking took losses. And if I would have just maintained my bias, if I would have known that it is at weekly demand zone, just plan for buys. And if I will jump to trading you, I will show you that, see, that's a fucking buy trade that we could have planned today. But no, we are taking buy here, and then when we are fucking losing, then we are taking sell here when it is a buy, when it is actually in the weekly demand that I know. So I don't know, I just feel like possessed while trading. I don't know, I know everything, like now I can see it very clearly. I know everything, but then also I just keep on doing even if I knew it is wrong. So if any one of you could help me, please help me in the comment section. It would be really helpful, to be real honest. Anyways, so we will just start with analyzing our trades. So the 10th, the first trade is xauusd buy, and it was taken at 14 14, that is 12, 13, 14. It's 2014, maybe in London session, not maybe in London session at 2. So let's jump back to trading view and just analyze our trades quickly. So yes, here comes the real depressing things. So I was planning for fucking buys in this leg, and then I was fucking planning for sell in this leg. Like, wow. I was planning buy here when it tapped the weekly zone, and when it was in the weekly zone, then I was selling. Like, I don't know what the fuck was I doing? Like, genuinely, such a blunder. I wish I would have just taken rest and have not traded. Okay, anyways, fuck it. No, so 10th in London session, 14, the first trade was planned here. So let's zoom in and see what we were doing. Yeah, we have this something. Yeah. So there was the first thing. First things first. What I was thinking, we had a completely bearish setup, but I was thinking, okay, maybe we could get a pullback after the Asian sweep, and I will plan a buy till Asian high. So that was a good thought. That was good. That is our setup. But the 15-minute candle did not sweep the liquidity. Then too, we just kept on buying. The first mistake, we just didn't follow our setup, which says the sweep of the liquidity of kill zones at 15 minutes, or else it must be a 15-minute order block setup. So none of those were being formed. So but then also I took a trade, so this was completely, so all the trades are completely out of my setup. That is why I just made a loss, and I just made it continuously, like, anyways. So we are still learning, we are young. We will fucking do it one day for sure. You guys will see it from me. Okay, so that was a break even trade. If I will just quickly jump back to my funding pips to see if it really was a break even. So 10th, 14 14, 610, 13:45 was the open, 14:14 was close, $1 was swap, and yeah, so it was a break even. Maybe due to spread or something. We got $3 loss on a 0.1 lot, so that is nothing. um, so yes, the first setup, it literally is like, I don't want to break the trade because I knew like there was no fucking setup. I don't know why I'm okay. So what happened actually? We had this 1 minute zone. So this is called FOMO, a real FOMO. So we learned, the first thing we learned is FOMO. uh, I know that after the liquidity sweep we should wait for our setup. We were following our strategy for the first 2 days, but for the upcoming days, for the week, I just followed nothing, like nothing, seriously nothing. uh, Sorry for that blackout, I was just checking something else. So yeah, back to the trading view. We had this, just a little bounce back. We had this coming down, and then we have this bullish FVG which was being getting formed. And after this FVG was being formed, and I just took the trade at FVG. Wow, an FVG based trade. Like, I have nothing to say. So there was no setup, so the liquidity was not swept out. So if the candle closes below the this zone and it does not sweep the liquidity, then it is not our setup. Simple as that. Okay, first trade. Second trade was this. So if I will just quickly jump back to again funding pips, and we will just see what was the second trade. This was a buy, and then again the buy at our time zone, again a buy at our time zone. So it was nearly punched in at the same time, and point 0.2, point 0.2. Wow. Okay, so I took these point 0.2, point 0.2, point 0.1 lots, which was basically leading to 0.5 lots for the same day, which is 610 at 16, and I made a loss. So I was just dividing my lots so that we could have a smaller SL, because the setup was having a larger SL. In reality, there was no setup, but let's see how it is. So in 15 minutes, London liquidity got swept out. So one more thing here to correct is, so I will be refining my strategy here, and in the next video maybe I will put a video on the refined strategy that we are going to follow now. In the next challenge, we will be restarting the challenge again. So the same challenge. So again, when the trend is bearish, then the liquidity of the lows makes no sense. If you are bearish, right? So this is very logical that if you are bearish, if you are in a bearish trend, then the liquidity of above of the highs must be swept out in order to go further low. Okay, so maybe we just planned reversals because it was near the weekly zone, and when it truly came to the weekly zone, I was planning for fucking sells. Wow. So that's a really wow trade. Anyways, like, I know this is way too noob activity or noob behavior, but yeah. Anyways, so we had this at, and again you see at 15 minutes we don't have any sweeps of London. Like, we had a London sweep, but we don't have any bearish bullish confirmation. But then it came out, it came down, it tapped in into the weekly supply zone. So this particular line that you see is basically the weekly demand, the weekly demand. That exactly, it is sell to buy. That's the exactly weekly demand we are talking. When it just tapped into it, it didn't even like swept out this previous low. So we planned for buys then. Okay, uh, we were good enough for this day, but today I just, like, such a fuck up I did today, and it costed me like anything. Okay, so when it just tapped in into the weekly demand, and it gave a great momentum towards the upside, and obviously it should have a great momentum towards the upside also at 1 minute. If I will just jump down to 1 minute, then here we go. Then we had a change in the state of delivery here as well. Oh, I see, we had a change in the state of delivery here, but the candle was shut. Then we had a second change in the state of 1, 2 and 3 candles, change in the state of character. At this point we had this breaker block, buy to sell, and it closed above this. So this is the change in the state of delivery. I took the trade and the state of change the state of delivery, and if I would have kept the SL as the low of this, I would have actually captured a 1 is to 1.3. That was not a good trade definitely, but just I took more lots, and I took the trade at the CICD, I changed the state of delivery pullback. And because as we were in this particular, if I will quickly, if you see this FVG, the inefficiency between buy and then the sell, we have this great inefficiency, and also we have a change in the state of delivery. So I thought that it will take a pullback from here. I should have waited for the confirmation, and then I should have planned a trade. uh, that was the first mistake. We didn't wait it for the confirmation at the lower time frame. The first thing, I just punched in the trade here, one trade here, one trade here, and one trade here. As you see those three lots, 0.2, 0.02 and 0.01. And I just kept the SL as the lower of this particular buy to sell, which is the breaker block, and I just got liquidated. If I would have kept this next logical SL, then I might have stayed, but yeah, that it definitely gave a change in the state of character. So that was a right trade, but we just didn't kept our SL good enough. Okay, then it just came up, it just tapped in into this 5 minute order block, and it just kept on leaving these FVGs at 1 minute, and it just dropped like anything. So the second mistake was, there was no setup, literally no setup. This trade was just based out of, okay, I have a change in the state of character at 1 minute, let's trade the next break of structure. The trade definitely works out, that's logical, but that is not our setup. We didn't follow our setup. Again, the next mistake I did is I just did not follow my setup. The first mistake, did not follow my setup. Second mistake, did not follow my setup. It was just based out of conviction that, oh, we have a weekly demand coming in and it will just fly like anything and I will capture huge profits, so on and so forth. And we definitely captured huge losses, and we just blew our account. So that was the second trade. The three trades that you see, if I will just quickly jump back to funding pips, then I will show you that we have covered the 0.02, 0.02 and 0.1 lot, and we are out till here. So this buy, Then I took the BTC. It was just out of recovery. Now we have the FOMO. We are done with the FOMO trades. We are we had the loss, we took the loss. Now we have again FOMO coming in, of FOMO for recovering, FOMO for not missing the opportunity. Even if this is not our instrument, we just I just jumped in, but I definitely came out at break even, because I knew, no, at some or the other place my inner voice was saying that no, follow your setup. So definitely we got a, the trade worked out, but definitely we got a save, like based on the psychology that I was following. I would have definitely made loss in this as well, I know that. So we are done till the day 10. Now that's the day 10 of our challenge. Now coming to the day 11, that's the 11th itself. 11. Now we are taking the, that is basically today. uh, we took our trade in our time zone and we booked a loss of 12. This was accidentally booked. This trade definitely I sold. No, see, now I took zero point 0.2 lots. Why I took this? Why? I will just tell you the real why behind this. So this trade was taken out of the thought that gold gave such a good rally towards the downside, and people, like, I thought that, I just thought and I just saw on Instagram and other places that people made huge profits in this particular rally that was towards the downside, and I missed on it. Now the last leg, the last rally towards the downside, towards the sell, I will take that rally with the double lots so that I can recover my losses and recover the profits I missed on, just because my bias was buy. And I just followed this when we were in weekly demand zone. So it is easier for me to say now, and at that point of time it was me itself who knew that it is in the demand. But that's the real game of psychology, that it just doesn't allows you to think the way you should think. And because you have a continuous streak of fucked up psychology and you just continue with it, once first day, second day, and the third day, the best scenario is just to stay away from the markets for the next coming days. Take a break, get the refreshment, let the charts move on. See, for a retailer like me, like who is at such a small scale, these 100, 200, 300, 400 fucking dollars opportunities come every day, every week, every month. But I just think that okay, people made profits, I missed on it, now I will make it again. So this is just a talk, me talking to myself, to be real honest. So I should follow these rules, that if I am fucking my, breaching my psychology, my rules, then I should take a break, first thing. Second thing, I should just trade my setups, I should not form the setups. Now what happens is, when you see such rallies that comes in, such huge moves that comes in, you basically, uh, I basically think that somehow I wish if I could just enter this rally and make some quick money. So as you saw, I took that trade which touched the order block, just based on the change of the state of character. It was a weekly order block that it was too old. I should have waited for a new 15-minute order block to be getting formed, a change in the state of character to come in, and then I should have taken a buy trade. That would have been a good trader, but that is something I should follow. Uh, I know that, but I always fail following these rules when I sit with my trades, when I sit with the thought that I have to make money today. So there is this thought that I need to grow richer. Yeah. So that particular thought just always plays in, and that is the most important and the most brutal reason of me blowing my accounts, that I need to make money. I need to make money. So that's the third learning for me is, don't trade with a thought that you need to make money. So follow the setup, take the RR, get out, either with SL or with TP. I just want to trade like a fucking dead man where I just don't have any emotions coming in, but obviously that takes maturity. I know these things, everyone knows these things, but I like it's a trader to trader, right? You can relate if you sit on with in front of charts, then it's really becomes difficult to handle that, and that too after such days. So yeah, it costed me. I blew my account. So let's come to the day 10, the day 11. Sorry. Now the day 11. Let's jump back to trading view again to break down the trades I took today. If I will just jump down, then we had this Asian. I took a break for the Asian in London, obviously. And the one good thing is I waited for my time zone, my time window. I just did not traded this shit. That was one good thing I did in middle of this. Yeah. Now after this, what happened? Now this is in a weekly demand zone. I know that, but in the back of the mind, I missed the selling rally of the gold that it gave. People made money. I lost it. Now I need to enjoy this last leg of the rally before it goes up, and I need to make the money quicker. So I took 0.2 lots, made even huge losses, and I just came out. So after the London, when I just logged in or came in into my trading window at basically 5:30 or something, we had accumulation, a manipulation, and then a distribution that was kicking in. Now while the distribution was kicking in, if I will just go to 3 minutes time frame, we had this sell to buy, and it closed below this sell, and I took the trade here, right at this point of time, at this breaker block. I just took the trade, and it definitely gave me 1 is to 3.6 RR. That is pretty good, but the FOMO, the greed, everything was at its peak at this point of time because of the previous days. So I should have waited for it, and it just ruined everything, each and everything. So that's something for me, like this fucking comparison always kills me. Okay, anyways, so this was again a trade which was based on our setup itself. So now you see, after this thing I learned that once we have the Asian low, London low, which was getting swept, and it just closed below this 15-minute candle, closed below this low, it sustained it, means it wants to go down. Okay, so I took a sell trade there. That was one good thing I did. I definitely got a 1:3. I should have put my SL to either like minimal 1:1, but I didn't do that. Why I didn't do that, I will show you. So I punched in the trade here on my Xness account. I did it correctly. My Xness account is much better than this because that's real money and I'm a bit more careful, but there too I'll just sometimes lose my control, and definitely I lost money there today as well. So I took this trade at, now I will show you one thing. I will just go back to my funding pips to show you one thing. I punched in this sell trade at 15:49, and I accidentally got out at 15:49. I don't know how that SL was set. I just punched in and I just got out at $12, and the trade fucking worked. Like it just gave the rally of 100 200 pips in the next minute. Now I was like, hell no. On top of all these fucking psychology that was riding on me, I was somehow controlling it, but this particular miss, it just hit me so hard that you can just see that, like, so that was a pretty bad thing. And then I took a re-entry at an FVG setup. Okay, after 1 is to 3, at the next minute. So I took a sell at 49. I got out at 49, and then after 5 minutes of fucking seeing the trade working out, I took a trade with the same lot. With the same lot, even if I was not at a good position, and I just took my biggest loss ever, which is 254, 258 USD, and it changed everything. Now my mood is off. Like, at this point of time, I already failed. I already failed, and I failed badly. So this was the FVG. If I will just jump to 1 minute, I will show you the momentum, how it worked. So it came up, and this is the candle that I saw. Now this is a candle for of nearly 100 pips, more than that. Okay, so seeing this candle, I was in such a FOMO that no, hell no, why this happened? I need to re-enter. Today is my day. Right? And I just took an entry at FVG. It definitely worked. But yes, I took an entry here, and this was a 1 is to 1, and I was not willing to book it, and it just reversed, and I took my SL here, like literally here. I took my, this is the, like, there was so many better decisions that I would have taken after punching in the trade. I could have just put it at break even, but that greed, that FOMO, all the feelings just took over the control, and I just made my biggest loss. Now once I made this biggest loss of 230, I was like, done. I will, after that I just literally took the trades that, okay, I will blow my account now. This at this point I just lost. I just lost it. Truly, I just lost it. I just completely lost my control, and after that I don't even know what trades I punched in at 1616, at 618, at 651, and then at 11, not 11, yeah, 11. That is some hours prior, while I'm recording the video. So if I'll just jump back to the trading view, I didn't even mark those positions as far as I remember. So this was the first loss. Then at 1616 I took a sell again. Yes, here. Now after my SL is, I got my SL, I again punched in the trade. Why? The selling momentum is there. I missed that selling momentum. It will go down. This buy to sell, I just 16, yeah, 18, 630, I punched in the trade again. I again got stopped out. I lost it again, and then again if I will just switch back again at 16 is 16, not 16, 18. I punched in the trade at 18, 18, 18, around 1830, then 1851, and then we have 2336. So these are trades I just don't want to even break. 2336, 23, what? Yep. So the trade I punched in is here. Now I can see that buying momentum has kicked in, but no, I now have this 15-minute, you see this, like, literally this is like nothing, but I just took a trade, like from here it will go for a sell. So this is how, once you fuck up, you just lose all your control, and you just fuck around. with the trades. So fourth is keep the SL and TP, else you will just end up taking huge. I will end up like, these are the rules everyone knows, to be real honest, but the real challenge comes when when it comes to follow these rules. So the we failed our challenge one. We definitely learned it something, even if it was, we knew it, but we learned it again. So you will learn it once, twice, thrice, and then you will someday you will apply it, and this is the time we are going to apply it. So now I'm just going to restart my challenge again with a 5k account this time. Financial issues. So this time I am 100% going to clear this challenge. We will take our first payout for sure. You just mark my words. I am going to follow the rules. I am going to fucking make it. I will record each and every day, each and every failure I make, each and every success I make. Everything will be recorded on this channel, and we will just track our progress, track our how the things go. I will just make a note of these things and I will keep it in front of me so that I always remember these points when I took a trade. So just a revision: if you are breaching your psychology for straight 2 to 3 days, just take a break for next 2 days. Don't see the charts. People are making money. You get tons of notifications, tons of Twitters, tons of telegrams that sell buy signal, fucking those signal, Instagram stories of fucking profits. Fuck them. So this is just talking me to me. I just, whenever I just get a signal, I open the charts. Okay, let's see what it is. So that's a mistake. I can work on it. I worked on it for the first week. We definitely made some good profits when we were following our psychology. Even the day 10, the in this video, day 9, the ninth day, I said that I will not trade for 2 days. And if I would have not traded for 2 days, I would have this fucking account, and we could have made or passed this account. But things happen for good, and it happened. So we will take a break. We'll just trade our setups, which is kill zones, liquidity sweep. If the candle closes below, no trade, not even a sell trade. That's not our setup. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, like for me, I will keep that in mind. We don't need to make trades, so just the order block, 15-minute order block, clear setup, no, fuck it. Clear kill zone, liquidity sweep, okay, no, fuck it. Just close the chart in your trading window. We don't need to trade every day. Don't take a trade through, don't trade with a thought, HOUGHT, that you need to make money. Whenever I trade with this thought, I make a loss. Like, this is history. Whenever I trade with this thought, I made a loss that day. Yeah, definitely you should trade with a positive mind, but just don't trade with the mind that no, I have to make money today. That's, whenever you trade with this thought, you will make a loss. Follow the setup, take the RR, get out, either it's SL or TP. Trade like a fucking dead man. Keep the SL and TP. So these are the learnings that I got. We have the strategy in place, we know everything. So yep, we now I will just start the challenge again from the complete start, and I will have a video for day 10 and 9, and then we will be restarting it again with the day 1, and I will just add the videos in a new playlist. I will change the name to Road to Funded Trader to Challenge to 1.1 or 1.2, something like that. And we will then start up day 1, and in that fucking playlist we are going to make a payout. So yep, that's it for the day. Thanks for staying till here. Have a good one. If you are watching till now, just please drop your comments, drop your thoughts, drop your inputs, and so that we can learn together, I can learn together. Definitely there are way more experienced people out there, so any of your inputs would be highly appreciated, like, for real honest. And okay, that's it. Thanks, have a nice one. Bye for now.